Okay, Wes Horton did not practice. Nick Perry was limited. Shane Horton was limited. Malcolm Smith did not practice. Tyron Smith was limited. Dylan Baxter did not practice, and Jordan Cameron did not practice. Hopefully we'll get some more of these guys back tomorrow and get ready for a very, very physical game. It's going to present us with a lot of challenges.
Do you anticipate any of them not being able to go?
No, I hope all of them do. It'd be great for us. We already know that we have some depth issues, and so we'll try to push every one of them out there.
Talk about Blake Gales, his involvement today.
Yeah, he had a good week, and if Jordan wasn't able to play, we're very confident in Jake, and Blake, and hopefully that they'll all be there. Blake did a good job last week. There's been 3 different games he's had to go in there because of injuries to Jordan, and so we feel very confident in him.
I think what Robert Woods did last week will maybe take some of the pressure off Ronald Johnson, and that teams may not scheme around him so much.
Yeah, it could be. You never know what to expect because Ronald's still very dangerous, and so that's really more of a question for them. I'm not sure what they'll do, but we need both those guys to play really well. They are the most explosive part of our offense right now, especially if we weren't able to have Dylan or Jordan in our offense.
You have a sense that Stanford obviously wanted to stop Allen and kind of had taken cues from the Washington game. What do you think? What does Cal take in terms of trying to stop you guys now?
Well, I think that that's going to be a big storyline. As the game unfolds early on, I think everybody knew going into Stanford. I would think after coming off a 300-yard rushing performance, that they were going to come in there and make sure that they stopped the run. And so now you're coming off of 300-yard rush performance and then followed by almost a 400-yard passing performance. So it'll be interesting to see.
Coach, I'm talking to some of the players today, and they all say that they've got that lost taste in their mouth and they don't want that. They're not even used to being underdogs, quote unquote. Have you seen a difference in their practice and their intensity since the loss?
Not really. I think that we had a great week last week, practicing very physical, getting ready for Stanford, who is a very physical team, and I think we lost the game. We need to do a better job coaching, but I think as far as you look at the players, they responded as far as coming out and playing very hard last week, and so I expect them to do the same this week.
What are the differences in Stanford's 34 defense as opposed to what Cal's going to show you guys this week?
Yeah, there really is a lot of similarities. They really do a lot of the same stuff, and so we've kind of had 2 weeks of the same things as far as 3-4 going to 4-3, and then playing a different nickel package versus spread out personnel. So there's a lot of carryover there.
Did you scheme against Pendergast at all in the NFL when you were with the Raiders and he was with the Cardinals at that time?
Yeah, never in the regular season. I think we played them both preseason. So,
So, are you familiar with what he likes to do?
Well, I think at that level, everybody is of some family, and so there's only so many different systems up there. So, it's not like there's one person that does things completely different. It's a copycat league, and so playing against him is similar to playing against some other teams.
How big a difference did it make having Mike Muhammad as opposed to Nevada, where they got shredded without him in the lineup? Just what do you see about him on tape?
Well, I think that he's a really good tackler, but I think that was. I don't really count that game. You see those games happen all the time. You go on the road, play a conference that's not a major conference, and it's a Thursday or Friday night game, and I think you followed that for years. Those things happen. All of a sudden, you see the upsets when those teams go on the road. So a lot of major conferences don't like to do that, especially on a short week. So I really discount that game, especially because the offense is so different. I look at the other games and what they've done. They basically have completely shut down everyone else they played.
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.